Good morning, hockey fans. This is Steven Heisler with HeisHockey.com, the victorious hockey company, and that very crazy junior hockey discussion group on Facebook. Today is Tuesday, July 18th, and you are watching the Junior Hockey Morning Show. We are live on the World Sports Broadcasting Network. Did I say that already? I did? No? WSBN.TV, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Hopefully today in your living room, in your car, if you're watching it from your office today or wherever you are, hope that you are enjoying your nice, balmy July 18th day. I would tell you I'm drinking coffee, but I'm doing my best impression of Martin Unger and drinking holy water. Okay, it's not holy. It's clear green grape or something like that. Anyway, I progress. Today's topic, if I were king. Be a lot of folks today wondering what I'm doing. Why is this so yellow in the background? Because it's really Monday night here in sunny Orlando, Florida. My great son, Tomas, has to go see the eye doctor in the morning, so he'll be unavailable. And I get to sleep in for once in a while. Rare occurrence. You guys are up watching this, and I'll be snoring at 9 a.m. still. Maybe. All right, let's get right into it. If I were the king of junior hockey, the United States Hockey League would develop their own rookie league. Yes, the R League would be a place where younger prospects develop under the watchful eye of America's only sanctioned Tier 1 junior league. So how can something crazy like this work? For the 24-25 season, 4 to 6 teams would play a full season out of a single building, utilizing USHL coaching, training, and officiating staff. Teams will register as 18U House League to gain USA Hockey sanctioning. Will it be house-level hockey? Absolutely not. I think you'll see some of the best 17 and 18-year-olds in the country playing in this league, the ones who aren't in the USHL, giving them an alternative to what's currently out there at the AAA level. No, these teams will not be national bound. No, they won't be seeking any state championships. This will be a house league as far as USA Hockey is concerned. But those who know will know there's a big difference. Each team plays 2 games a week, probably on Tuesday and Thursday during the season. This gives the USHL club that has the rights to that roster the ability to call up players for weekend assignments. So that would mean team player is practicing during the week with his team, his R League team, and then the coach has an injury. He wants to see someone a little closer. He brings one of the kids into his USHL team for the weekend before a few days of practice. And then he goes back to his R League team afterwards for however long the coach might need him. The league could schedule additional games or host tournaments against other 18U teams from around the country since they are USA Hockey sanctioned. That might extend the season a little bit longer. Each team carries a maximum of 20 players. That would eliminate healthy scratches. Every game is professionally filmed and broadcast on the league's YouTube channel. Wow, that makes a lot of sense. Both live and archived games would be free to watch. This is a problem with AAA hockey right now as we see it. It's hard to get good video on these kids. Unless you're playing in one of the top 10 teams, the rest of the group is kind of hit and miss. Statistics are hit and miss. It's hard to find out what kids are actually doing. And the reason behind that is AAA coaches really don't want those kids getting exposure. Really don't want those paying customers to get other opportunities. And the USHL can cut that off at the tail and bring those kids in-house. So what are the advantages for the players? Players get the opportunity to develop within the system of a USHL club. That means in-season practices, in-season games with that USHL team, a lot of possibilities. And the USHL coach gets to see exactly how that player is performing, what his character is like on a daily basis. There's no hiding from the USHL team. They'll get to see their prospects in a full light. Players gain the ability to focus on enhancing skill sets instead of having to worry about bus trips, hotels, airplanes, and questionable meals. Look, a lot of times these AAA teams from around the country are getting together once, twice a week. They're flying all over the place. A lot of teams bring in kids from all over the country to play on teams during the weekends. And that's not really about development. That's about winning games. Yes, it's good to play high-level games, but you got to have the practices. You got to have the systems. You got to have the video work. You have to have the off-ice and on-ice conditioning. You got to have the nutrition plan in place. All those things have to come together to really maximize that developmental opportunity. And of all groups in this country, I don't think anybody can do that better than the United States Hockey League. Players are always the first choice of the parent USHL club when there is a need for a player at that position or role. It's really nice to have a place where these youngsters can play. It's nice for the USHL maybe to avoid the healthy scratches, place some of those younger players on the R League team during the course of the week or on the weekends for games. Give those kids some extra opportunities to put the puck in the back of the net, gain some ice time, gain some game time. Advantages for the USHL team: ability to enhance prospects' development in a controlled environment, ability to continuously gauge prospects' development within the current team's practices and games. This is a big one. It's kind of hard to figure out how little Johnny's going to do on the USHL team when he's really acting like a hot knife cutting through butter on his AAA program. This coach now can bring these kids up and see how that kid's going to do against his current USHL roster. Is he able to keep up? Do you project him keeping up with more work down line? That's a question the coaches will be able to ask themselves and answer for themselves. There's a financial benefit from a low budget associated with the operation of our league teams within a single building. You bring all these teams together, 4 or 6 teams under one roof. You can consolidate a lot of your expenses. You eliminate all the travel cost, and you keep things isolated, keep things close by. And it's a very good way to lower the budgets. That's why this is essentially a house league budget with elite level players. The only additional cost is training staff and those things you want to be at a top USHL level. But essentially, you can do that with one group. The key to the success of such an idea is for the USHL teams to provide more than just lip service when it comes to the development of the R-League prospects. This is big. A number of years ago, the North American Hockey League kind of acquired the Central States Hockey League. And the whole concept and the whole belief was that the 3HL was going to be this model and with this place for NAHL prospects to develop. That never really materialized as written. More kids are coming out of the NAPHL and making it to the North American Hockey League, and that's not advantageous. The USHL should do things differently, and this concept of the R League could be that, where more of these kids are really making an impact and getting ice time and game time at the USHL level. If not, they'll be in great shape for the North American Hockey League or the Canadian Junior Hockey League later on. This will really be the next step for the USHL's effort to leverage the brand and expertise into a revenue-generating model of development that serves the game. No player that plays in the R League is going to come out of there less of a hockey player than they went in. The idea behind this is to enhance development for the next stage in that player's career. That be in the USHL or the NAHL or wherever they go, they're going to go in at one level and come out at another. The last bit of this, will the USHL and new president commissioner Glenn Heffron take a hard look at such a concept? If you're watching this, I'll let you in on a secret. I think they already have. That's it for today, folks. Hope that you enjoy your morning coffee or your water, Mr. Unger, and have a great